Okay. How do we want to do these things? We don't want this, we don't want this. I think we can keep these. We can keep our early removal. We kind of expect this to be some sort of secret mage going ahead and climbing up. With the creeper's nerf. You don't think we need to use pint size as much anymore? Maybe. Maybe there's some validity to that. But like I said, I mean, this deck list was used by someone else to great success in the high legend ranks. So that's kind of why I want to give it the old college try right now. We're going to take Alex for self-healing as much as anything. I mean, the other ones are great, but this is Secret Mage. We need to survive. So I think that's going to be the key. And what a twist. Do we want to coin now just to burn this counterspell? Or no? Oh, the first one was counterspell. Interesting. This gets cleared anyways, so I want to heal. I mean, if our opponent wants to waste time doing hero powers, that's fine. Because we're going to play Duskbreaker. The issue is we take 3 damage, because this is almost guaranteed to be explosive runes. Runes. I'm going to practice. I have been practicing saying that. Apparently I haven't been practicing enough. Explosive runes. That's another secret. That's a little upsetting. But at the same time, we did just clear our opponent's board. Let's go explosive. No explosive. Wow. What does our opponent have? Another counter spell and then maybe their ice block? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very unexpected. We're definitely going to go with the Draco. Yeah, we're definitely going to go Draco P. It could also be a Spellbender, to be honest. Oh, there's an explosive, an Aluneth. Or a 5/5. Let's take the old... Let's get rid of this. Let's have the only thing on board, a nice 5/6 for us. We are kind of confused. I mean... I'm gonna tempo this out. We know it's not explosive. We know it's not explosive, so let's just get a minion on board, right? Like, we can start healing ourselves afterwards. That's a Fire Lance Spore. Hey, it's not 5 damage to face. We can take it. Speaking of things that we can take. Oh, baby. Let me change your mind. We don't want to deal with counterspell stuff until we need to, right? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's squelch it up now that we just BM'd. Hey, Life Questioner, how's it going? Hey, there's finally an explosive runes. So that's gonna be kind of interesting for us. We don't want to get hit with that either. Life Questioner, oh, stuff going on with, pensions. Oh, that kind of stinks, Life Questioner. I'm sorry to hear that. Soldier 19, what do I think about Zulok? You know what? Zulok is not a deck that I've played much, if at all. But I will say this. Let's do this. This is going to be Counterspell? Cool. Should we check for Vaporize this way? Not Vaporize. I don't want to take any more damage. We're going to do this. I'm guessing one of these is explosive. So I'm not going to play this. Let's just do this then. It's fine. We're totally fine. We'll continue to heal us. Zulok, you know what, Soldier? I haven't played Zulok myself in many expansions, but I have definitely seen it still out on ladder, and every once in a while, it sneaks in my opinion, into some of those meta reports as kind of the sleeper, you know what I mean? Kind of like the sleeper class, or sleeper deck. So, I'm not sure necessarily. I wouldn't go ahead and say, oh, it's super strong or anything, but it definitely seems like it's one of those that just kind of always hangs around the meta. Let's just go ahead and do this as well. So we've got a lot of power on board. Our opponent's down to 4 health. They've got 2 secrets up. My money is definitely that one of them is Ice Block. But this looks like a nice solid win. First win with this deck of the day. After a plethora of, Misplays. My goodness. We're back in the win column, picking up the big W. Let's go ahead and make it 2 in a row. Let's get out of this rank 5. If that is what you were doing, you're like, hey, what do you think about Zulok? Guess what? I just sniped you with it. That would be kind of funny. Like I would actually think that's pretty good. But I'm expecting this to be some sort of control, counter, cube, that sort of thing. Uh-oh. That's actually pretty good for us. Okay. Maybe I was right, and I'm instantly regretting it. I am instantly regretting that if this is the case. I really, really feel like we're in kind of trouble right now. Well, at the very least, we're going to be able to Potion of Madness this. Obviously not the best result for us. Oh, we can also Potion of Madness that? Can we Potion of Madness the 3-1? Actually, no. We're going to get rid of this one here. Let's go, let's go. Alright, I might get amped up for this one. You think this is control? You think this is control lock running Darkshire Librarian? I really doubt that. And a Soulfire, and then this friend? Oh my goodness. We're just in a lot of trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming out of the gates. We are coming out of the gates here flying. Being able to apply no pressure turns 1 through 4. Let's go. Big Valar Homunculus to the rescue of this Warlock. With a big tap, our opponent has all the cards that they might ever potentially need. Guess what? Top decking. That top deck might very well be sending us straight to BlizzCon. Unbelievable. Larry does it. Larry's beside himself. Can't believe how the tables have turned here. Oh, Crystal Weave. Not going to be enough for a number of reasons. Reason number 1, Draco P is better than your entire board. Reason number 2, reason number 3, honestly, Fujosevic, upset with this with these draws. Gonna take the lesser of all the evils. Knuckle Drag, what are you saying here in chat? You didn't put Elise, you put Archbishop instead. Archbishop is a hilarious, hilarious tech. There's no denying that. What you got discarded? I wasn't paying attention. Howl Fiend, dodging an absolute bullet here by not getting hit with the Howl Fiend. Discard your entire hand combo. -3. Massive Cabal. Getting rid of the taunts. Getting rid of demons. The board is now ours. Archbishop is hilarious and kind of serves the same purpose in late game value with Elise. And Archbishop can actually just be dropped, you know, depending who you're playing, can be dropped earlier if you need it as well. This is actually kind of cool. Hey, Doomguard, discard all of your cards. There we go. Oh, we're in pretty good shape right now. I mean, we were kind of low as well, but if anything, I mean, you know, picking up the quick win, continuing to climb out of rank 5. Let's get that rank 4. Oh, that was good. There we go. Now we're a little amped up. Now we're amped up. Now we're ready to climb. That's a really good start as well, actually. Another Spite Historian is... Ooh, Temporus, kidding. And see, this is the thing. I mean, our game really starts here. I mean, we're either controlling until 4 to Duskbreaker, Shadowward Horror. Or we're trying to, like, actually get our mid-game going with Drac OP. Which maybe that's why the other deck has, you know, has worked out a little bit better for me in the past. And we still have Potion of Madness here right now as well, which is good. Nemirius, what are we saying? Control Priest versus Big Priest. If you have a good start, you've won. But if he has Barnes turn 3 with coin, you can say your prayers. You know what? A lot of the times I would definitely agree with that. I think the one thing, though... Do we want to give our opponent all these 1/1s? No, we're not going to. Because there is a chance we can Potion of Madness and take all those 1/1s ourselves. The thing with the Big Priest matchup is if you have Potion of Madness to steal whatever comes out of Barnes, assuming it isn't a Yashiraj, which then wrecks you, I think you have a very reasonable chance. Especially if your opponent's going to be coining things out. Oh, wow. Okay. I think we're just gonna do that now. I mean, we probably silence this, right? And this is a situation where it's like, well, now we're very glad that this is silence instead of Skulking Geist. Because in this matchup, the Skulking Geist really doesn't help that much. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I feel like our deck list, our control deck list was kind of working out, right? Yeah, I mean, the win rate's nice and positive there. I'm really struggling with this one. There's no doubt about that. If our opponent floods, I think we have to Duskbreaker here. But we'll see what they do. Oh. That's strange. No, dodge, dodge, dodge. That's fine. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. We'll do this. We shall do this. Make this trade. Heal this up, and then make this trade. And we're trying to conserve our resources as much as we can. Obviously, we still have our last AoE here. Potion of Madness is kind of like a mini... Potion of Madness is kind of like a mini AoE in that you do very good 2-for-1 value there. And even right now, I mean, we're just not able to get out our, you know, our amazing power, our power drops of Draco P. What would Uther do? That's a great question there. And now, I mean, we're really kind of just sitting and waiting here. This is interesting. This is interesting to see, like, what the aggro paladin's thinking through. Call to arms. Uh-oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, that's so strong. I was gonna say, if they get both of those hits off, we're in big trouble. I think we have to Duskbreak. And then the question is, what else do we want to do? It is kind of a twist. Would we develop the Northshire? I think we should develop the Northshire. I think developing the Northshire is more important than healing 2 to face. I think this is the case because even if our opponent is going to go and punish us with a 3-mana weapon... Hey, Salt and Peppa, thank you, thank you. Sully, what decks would I recommend for ranks 20 to 15? Honestly, I would recommend... well, that's... Whoa, what the heck? What button did I press there? I would recommend, honestly, it very much depends on what decks you have access to and what cards you have. But I mean, as long as you're playing reasonably strong decks, you will have a chance. And I think, honestly, that stands true even at this rank. Like, the rank 20 to 15, maybe slightly less competitive, but I don't believe in that whole, like, oh, it's so much, you know, I feel like there's still going to be competitive decks at that rank, the same way that there are going to be competitive ranks at this rank. All of these are good, but what do I actually want? Maybe we want 2 separate 1/1s. Right away, let's make this trade and draw. I mean, the general conventional wisdom is that you would want to play faster decks. So you would play something like Aggro Paladin, who for today is really beating up on us. And maybe we'll switch to Big Spell Mage in a little bit to kind of counteract this. And then I'm sure we'll run into tons of Warlocks. But I feel like, you know, conventional wisdom, Sully, is that you play fast decks if you want to rank up quickly. That's kind of the general conventional wisdom that people are looking for. So yeah, right now that's definitely Paladin, whether it's going to be Dude Paladin or Murloc or whatever. That's kind of up to you how you want to kind of flavor it. But generally, that's what you're looking at. Oh, I wonder if they're trading off our Draco P. That could be sad. Although it would clear a lot of our opponent's board and kind of open up a nice Primordial Drake option for us, which would be nice. That being said, Sully, I mean, like, I very, very rarely succumb to needing to play or wanting, I should say, to play very aggressive decks like that. I just don't find it as fun. I definitely enjoy these slower paced games a lot more. And maybe I don't rank up. And to be honest, maybe I don't rank up nearly as fast as I should, if that's the case. But I'm kind of okay with that. I'm willing to make that trade-off. Yeah, so I mean, you want to look at Dude Paladin, Murloc Paladin. They, depending on which meta reports you read and who you talk to, people will make arguments for one being stronger than the other. But if you have Call to Arms and a bunch of the weapons in this card right here, or Murloc War Leaders, you're good to go. Or you can do it like I do it, where I basically play decks that target aggro. Whereas instead of just joining them, I actively seek out decks that will be beating them. For whatever reason today, I'm struggling a little bit more than I would normally, I would argue. But that's okay. It's nice and early in the season, so we're not getting too worried about our rank yet. Obviously, I mean, there should be enough time for us to make it to Legend this season, I would hope. Obviously, with the win rate today, it's going to be impossible. But very late, very, very late turn draw there. That's really interesting. A very interesting indeed. Light protects you. Giving minions taunt. Lion is the new creeper? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it totally kind of is. I think Duskbreaker is the new excellentness. We can Duskbreak into Curious, into... Actually, no, 4 and 5 is the best play. Oh, no. This 4 into this 5. Let's not do it again, friends. Yeah, we want to protect our... Yeah, we want to remove everything here while we can. Let's play around crushing walls, actually. That's the one thing we really don't want to be losing to right now. Yeah, Nemirius, that's kind of that is exactly what taunt is there for. Although a lot of times, we don't really value that. A lot of people don't really value taunt that much, to be perfectly honest. Simply because it's wow, that's a lot. Uh-oh. Potion of Madness, please. Shadow Word Horror, please. Oh yeah, definitely Shadow Word Horror now. This is just going to be a pain to get through. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess we go with a Discover first. Not sure what we possibly could discover. It's going to be Call to Arms. And we don't want that. We definitely have to steal something right now.
Let me change your mind.
This trade... Aluth Neladar. We need to get rid of our little friends here the most. There's only room for one friend, so we'll just do that. Yeah, we needed to get rid of our opponent's Silverhand recruits as much as possible for things like that. We also want to make their board small in the eventual to play for the eventual what's that called card? Sunkeeper. Sunkeeper Tarim. Come on. Come on, we got this. We're still thinking about Hearthstone right now. And we'll kind of see. We'll kind of see what's going on. Play around Pint Size? Oof. Is that the only one they got? Small Call to Arms. That is a small one. I'll take it. Uh-oh. This is what we wanted to worry about. Oh, those poisonous. So we lose 1, 2, and 3. I don't know. We make this trade. This is still sleeping, which is kind of nice. That trade hurts. Top deck, Potion of Madness. Oh, that's actually a better trade, isn't it? Top deck, Potion of Madness. That's actually a very smart trade as well. They really went for value here. Yeah, I can live with this, I think. I can totally live with that top deck. To battle! To battle! It's only +1, so this still loses anyway, so we'll just make the trade now. It's not going to matter. Let's do the draw first, just in the event that something else happens that we would really love. I don't think it will. We can summon a whole bunch of friends, even though it's not going to matter, I don't imagine. And now we'll finally start finally start getting a little bit of healing going on to face here. And it looks like we're slowly gaining control of this. Slowly gaining control of this game. This has been a really challenging one, actually. Oh. There we go. We'll take that win. Come on, we can do better than that.